Tweet, dang it. Tweet.
Welcome back to Against the Iron Storm with Dread Canary. I am the Dread Canary. The game is Against the Storm, and we continue our Iron Man run, where I play every difficulty twice, and if we lose, I have to reset my progress and start over from the tutorial. The goal, of course, is to beat Prestige 20 twice, without ever having dropped a game. We're currently on our Prestige 9 game, and if you saw the last half, you can see that the Queen's pretty mad at us. Not because I haven't been doing orders, I have been, but because we did 2 late events at a time, and it turned out very poorly for our people. The mysteries that we have in place make it a little bit difficult to manage our happiness, where I cannot forbid consumption and I cannot favor any races. But hopefully the payoff is a bunch of Citadel resources that'll let us keep up with the escalating difficulty as we go up the path. We are short on humans and lizards, so that sounds like a case for the left-hand side here, as well as a case for putting another lizard in the furnace. And no, we're not talking Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego here. A little evangelical Christian humor from when I grew up. We are just talking about making some bricks for the town. Okay. So we don't have the stuff to effectively deal with this, but a +3 global resolve would be huge. So would 20 planks, honestly. But to do this, we need 2 more tools or 24 fabric. We can make the fabric. Not going to have tools and doesn't get here for 6 minutes, and I can't really afford to make her any happier. So maybe no. Kind of stuck at the moment. What else can we do with this? I don't think I've got anything that makes trade goods. I don't have anything that makes trade goods. Okay. So incense, cosmetics, and we're just a little bit short of tools. That'll get us 15. How much do we need? We need 20. This also gives us the ability to make biscuits and incense. So maybe we rebuild this? Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to rebuild this and then try to make the incense out of all the resin we're getting from... Yeah, that's how we're going to have to do this. And we're going to lose all Pax and Amber in 5 minutes. When does she show up? Perfect. So this has no downside. That is great. Where were you when I needed you? Take another look at trade routes. Can't really afford to sell planks just yet. I'd be willing to part with some tools, yeah. Can't sell coal. But I would be willing to sell some copper, and if I buy that, that doesn't help me. That's okay. That's fine. That is okay. Okay, that's up and running, which means we don't want you making any more planks. The only thing we're going to make here is pipes once we have our crystallized dew up and running, which will be a while. It'll be a while, but that's okay. Do we have anything to deliver? No. No? Okay. Let's make planks, people. What we want is a cap of 200. We're going to say we can make simple tools out of planks and crystallized dew. Let's make this 100. Let's make this 50. Let's not make this. Let's make this 100. Let's make this 50. Let's make this 100. Let's make this 50. Out of meat. There we go. Okay. Good. So meat production stabilized. Food's coming in. The Queen's a little bit mad, but we're working on it. And what we can do here is we can use some of this resin and wood don't make biscuits. We don't have any source of flour yet. But what we want is, I think 30 incense should be good, and we're going to stick 2 beavers in there immediately. Okay. So that's going to let us do this with incense. This doesn't really have downsides. I mean, yeah, I lose packs and I lose money. And ancient tablets. But I'm not going to lose any of my artifacts, so that's solid. And how are we working on our packs? No, nothing I can sell there, nothing I can sell there. Nothing I can really sell anywhere. But, you know, let's go ahead and buy... Nope. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't have any amber when this hits, so I can get the most efficient use of my resources. Our lizards are out of meat, and that is okay, actually, because I can move them somewhere else very soon. We don't want to be making packs right now because the packs are going to get destroyed. So let's go ahead and tell them to work in the Forgotten Temple of the Sun. And this is a human. Good. Okay. I built this right. I rebuilt this right where I wanted my next hearth. That's all right. We're not going to get our pretty hearth placement, but it's fine. We're just going to come down this way, and we're going to work on clearing out this area. But I think I do want to actually... Yeah, okay. So what we're going to do is just do a nice little wall corner. And then we're going to run walls that way. You're like, why are you going this far? Well, because we are going to put another hearth here. And that'll be fun. We're going to move this up here. And the idea is I wanted a 2-spot. And then we can put in, I think, a couple of decorative funguses right there. So Hilda, hey girl, how you doing? So I can't do anything with these right now, so I might as well sell them, right? The Advanced Traverse Camp would be great. There's just such a huge wish list of wonderful things down here I wish I could take, but I can't, so I'm not gonna. We are going to grab... Should I get some tools? I feel like I should get some tools just to have on hand. Can't really afford tools. So let's get some veggies. Sure. No, let's get veggies. Veggies are good. We will get 6. We will have 6 veggies and no more. Oh no, we need one more than that. Okay, so we've successfully gotten rid of all of our packs and all of our amber. So this isn't going to have a downside in 30 seconds. How are we coming on that? All right, it takes 2 minutes. So we're coming on that very nicely, actually. We don't quite have enough tools. That's all right. Good. This is all looking pretty great. How are our building materials? Our building materials are beautiful now. So let's go ahead and upgrade all of our housing. Now we know I love having 24 people per town area. So that is what we're going to aim for. Oh, hostility 4. No, 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 no. We don't want to deal with cloudburst. We do not want to deal with cloudburst. So we're not gonna. Cysts. Oh, no, this is from last year. We are fine. Okay. Housing goes up. Yeah, okay. Now, I know I don't need to build this many roads, but I like it. I like making my cities look like, cities I'd actually want to live in. That just makes me happy. So that's why I set my cities up the way that I do. Is it perfectly efficient? No. No, it's not. But that's okay. You do not need complete efficiency in this game. As long as you are being generally correct, you can afford some inefficiency. You should be okay. And now I'm actually going to delete all of this in preparation for just knowing how much actual good housing I need at the other side. And let's build a nice row of lizard posts. And you know what? We can get that Explorer's Lodge, which I didn't leave a good spot for. But that is fine. Let's go ahead and move this. I think it only counts as that side no matter how I place it, which is kind of annoying, but you know what? It should be alright. Just going to go ahead and make some more inefficient walls running all the way up to that. And then we will put this garden area. How do I want to do that? Yes, okay. Delete this. Now what we're going to do is we are going to put the Explorer's Lodge here. And we'll move this somewhere. We'll just kind of stick it on the side here. There we go. Okay. Wood cutting being faster, love it. Ooh, free human resolve when I make incense and I've got a building making incense. That sounds nice. But, no, reinforced axes. I love woodcutting speed. Woodcutting speed is amazing. We don't need to be doing our happy burn. We do need to be re-beavering our woodcutting camps. They're finally working. That's going. Beavers and lizards. Okay, here we go. There's lizards. And we need a geyser. Oh, look at that. Missed a spot. Stonecutter's camp is out of stone. Well, you know, there's more right here, which is beautiful. We do want to add in biscuits, but we don't want to use herbs. And we do want to start making our packs of provisions using first herbs and then meat. Food is in a terrible spot. But you know, I think what I can do here's what I'm going to do. Okay, we're going to bring this up here. And we are going to focus on clearing these two first. We're going to make a farm field. Okay. And looking, can we get a hearth? We can, except that's in the way. We can put it here. So here is where we will put it. And what we're gonna do is not that, my word. Okay, this should be a lizard. And we want a small farm, because as much as I would love to start making tools, we really need to get food under control. No. I would love to. I would love to, but given how close we are to losing, I have to set up tool infrastructure. We just have to at this point. There's no getting around it. Okay. Yep. Do I have any packs? No, of course not. Oh, you're missing half the... No wonder we're having food problems. We're missing half the field here. Jeez. That's bad. Okay, so I guess we can get more clearance water, maybe. Not that it helps us. Yeah. This uses drizzle water, but it doesn't really do anything for me. Lizards are deeply unhappy because they're starving. And starvation does tend to make people deeply unhappy, so that's not good. But hopefully... Okay. What else can I do here? Because we need to make this just a little, like just a little bit happier would be great. Okay, that doesn't quite get us there. I hate giving myself less time, but that does get us there. We still lost the lizard. Dang it. Hi. We need food. We need food and a lot of it. So let's go ahead and just see how much food we can afford. Can't afford to do that. But we could sell like 49 of this. Okay, I think I'm comfortable with that. Cut the eggs. Okay. That'll stave off starvation for a little while. I think we're all right. Maybe. Maybe. Do we have food stored in here? We do. Because I told them they could make pie, but I don't actually have the flour for it. And let's put beavers in here. And you're going to grow crystallized dew and mushrooms. Which, weird mix, but you know, I need it. Okay. Oh, geez, it's just not quite enough. But beavers are fired. We have rebuilt a couple of buildings, so sticking... Okay. Who do I have doing what jobs? Everything that's lizards kind of needs to be lizards right now. So that's going to increase our happiness a little bit. And I think... Let's go ahead and just turn... no, let's drop this down to 50. Let's drop this down to 70. 70, geez. Not 740. And what else can I be doing? So that's got all the housing I want. This doesn't. So we've got a lot of unhoused people that I can house. If I'm willing to do something like that. Okay, so building that housing will bring that up a tier. We burn a little bit of wood. We can stay under hostility 5, or hostility 3 rather. So this will get us a second area leveled up pretty quickly. So first, just building the houses gets us to tier 1. And we want a road around the back. I'm going to do a wall corner here, and we'll build not a crossing. We want a regular wall. There it is. So that should help. And then if I build, say, 4 night ferns, 1, 2, 3, 4, then as soon as I have the people for it, we can turn in this second neighborhood order. Okay. I need the happiness boost because we desperately need to increase our reputation like right now. 2 vegetables, good for food production. Free packs of provisions is nice. Gain 10 amber every time a trader arrives could be very good. Let's go ahead and do the 2 vegetables because I'm going to need the food. Okay. Humans and lizards. Okay. This is a bit of a problem, but what can I do? Well, first off, this doesn't need much. This just needs some housing. So once these aesthetics go up and we build this house, we'll be able to turn in the advanced district, which is pretty great. Trade, we don't have anyone making packs of provisions, but we do have this stuff. Let's go ahead and set a cap of 10. Let's put a human. We're going to swap this out and make it all lizards because it's got their kind of aesthetic on it. Are we out of barrels? No. Great. Love that. Oh, Queen is mad. But we did finish this order. And that gives us tools, in addition to the +1 plank production. So now we're at 5 to 4, which is highly efficient. On top of which, we have 17 tools. So is there one in particular that I want to keep? That has parts in it. So we're going to go here, and we're just going to send that for reputation, and we are going to try to get further. We need a kiln. We need a kiln. It's inefficient, but we need one. So we are building it. And that's all there is to it. We're just going to have to build one. We're going to have to build it, I think... I don't love this here. Like, we haven't been using it, so I'm going to get rid of it for now. I probably will need to rebuild that now that I think about it, because we have the order for it, but since I'm not using any buildings that use it just yet, I think we're all right. Everyone's housed. Lizards are happy. Storage went up because we deleted the thing that was using parts. We're actually going to fire 2 of our lizards here. And we're going to put 3 lizards in the kiln where they can make... Oh, yes, okay. They can make jerky. But first, we are going to say we want 100 coal, and then we want jerky. But we are never making bricks in this location. Okay, so that should buy us some more time. Provisions. We do have packs of provisions coming in. Great. We have some food. Crystallized dew is going to let us make tools. Additional blight rot cysts appeared. Wonderful. There we go. Okay. All right. Fire is going out. Because why? Was I happy burning? Did I forget? Dang, that's bad. Okay, well, it looks like we are now using sea marrow for all of our fuel needs, but that's more efficient, so it should be all right. And that way we're not burning any of the coal that we're making. We have plenty of villagers who want to eat jerky, so we can start producing jerky. Woodcutter's camp is out of suitable wood. That's fine. We'll just move it here. Clean up that area. Got another point. I think I like the butcher. I've already got better access to pickled goods. Both humans and beavers do like ale if I can get them a building to serve that in. But I think I like the butcher. Two-star skewers and jerky. We currently have 2-star pie and 1-star jerky. There we go. So that should be pretty good. And then what do we do up here? We need more people before I can upgrade it again. Out of stone, which is kind of okay. There's no deposits for any of this. Let's go ahead and delete the stonecutters camp so we can rebuild a rain collector. Crafting-oriented buildings. You use storm. You use drizzle. You use storm. What do they mean by crafting-oriented buildings? I wish it just gave you a list. Ah, you use it. Which would help if I had anything I could use my incense on. But I don't. That's okay. Yeah, y'all are now making tools. That's beautiful. Okay, now we're going to have to tank the cloudburst effect because I do not have enough fuel to lower hostility further. But it looks like we're okay. Barely, but we are okay. We should be looking at our trade routes. My word. Nothing. Yes. Hella yes. Nothing there. And we're out of packs of provisions because I sold too much. But you know what? That is fine. Trader is showing up as soon as the storm ends. So we're going to hang on to our amber. We've got a butcher, which should be staffed by lizards. Do I have lizards doing anything that doesn't have to be lizards? Not really. This should be made out of this, not wood. Ooh, this is close. That's excellent. That is okay. That is so good. Okay, rebeaver our woodcutting camp. Rebeaver our woodcutting camp. Free packs with herbs, bonus production. Scouts work faster for every firekeeper. That's really good because we're gonna open up another glade. I've actually got buildings that do both biscuits and pie, so the bakery's kind of useless. Planting faster doesn't matter. Woodcutting faster kind of does. But we have food issues again. Free insects could be nice. But I think what I want to do is just buy a ton of food. And turn in this order. Stamping mill. Stamping mill will let us start making flour, which will be very good for the biscuits and the pie. Yeah. Okay. All right. If I build another rain collector, well, let me store more. We need lizards, mostly. Yeah. You can make skewers out of just jerky, but you can make jerky out of anything. do not make oil. So that should give us a decent food production, and we've got the bonus meat when we meet, so that should help. It means maybe I should stop producing eggs. Just focus on regular meat. Okay, food production's going to be slow. But we desperately need the points, and we do want to build a geyser, which is under industry. And I think I want to put a beaver in there. We also need both human and lizard housing. Wow, this town looks like nonsense. Like, I generally have much more aesthetic looking towns, but we never quite recovered from that initial issue, and I've been kind of playing catch up ever since. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woodcutter's camp is out of wood. Well, that's delightful, because if you head here, we can clear out space where we can put another farm. Okay, so there's plenty of space for clearance water, but that doesn't, like, we need a geyser for stormwater. That's being worked. Take a look at our trade routes, because I do have some provisions and some money. Not enough to really sell anything, but we're working on it. What's the standing level we need? 2? Just 2? Okay, that should be doable. And once these guys start making jerky, that'll let us complete another order. What kind of... Oh, you need drizzle water. Okay, well, let's connect some pipes. And we're going to actually start doing that. Because I want jerky fast, and I want a lot of it. We are trying to get our food situation under control. Oh, we've got 25 tools. That's fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and send 2 humans here. And send that. As much as I would love the parts, we are desperately trying to win. Like, I don't want this run to end yet. Prestige 9. Like, the highest we got before this run was Prestige 4. Trying to do no losses. So... Prestige 9 feels like good progress. Okay, yeah, people are pretty unhappy. But now we have coal, which will let me not quite get there. Let's go ahead and do that, though. It should be enough to keep the people happy-ish for a little while. Okay, one more. I don't like it. And but okay, we got through another storm. That's good. That is real good. We got through another storm. We have positive food. So we are doing great. This is actually really good. We've got some packs, so I should be looking at trade routes. No. Seriously? Wow, we got nothing that we can sell. Game does not want to give me anything that I can sell for trade routes. But this area, if it gets just a little prettier, okay, that'll cover those, and then we need a that and a that. So we'll build a second Explorer's Lodge, and we will put some fire shrines just haphazardly tossed around the place. This town is nonsense. Humans and mostly lizards, so mostly lizards it is, giving us, hey, a couple of parts. That's excellent. Okay, the provisioner could be good. I don't think I need the cookhouse because I've got the butcher. I don't need the lumber mill because I've got the carpenter. I don't need the brickyard. So I think the provisioner is our best bet, though the provisioner only gives us provisions because we've already got access to good flour. So in fact, I'm going to re-roll. Yeah, let's grab manufactory. Manufactory does give us more efficient provisions, but it also gives us training gear, which we can use to make the lizards ecstatic. Unfortunately, there's not really a good spot for it. So you know what? We are just going to mess with our aesthetics completely. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to move this here and put this here. Kind of run this around the back, and you know what? Let's build two more, just to make that look a little neater. Hey, buddy. I've got some money now. Okay. Can we get another service building? Can we get 21 somehow? I doubt it, but we'll try. If I sell all of that, plus all of this, plus, heck it, all of that, maybe we can. Plus this, plus those, and then we sell a little bit less. Okay. That gets us a forum, and having a forum means I don't need this. We can get that. Oh, that's going to be good. Because the forum gives you that sweet chance for bonus production, right? And also lets me possibly provide leisure and education, which is two services that my beaver and humans need. Humans want leisure, beavers want both of those things. So this is going to get us another hub once everything's up and running. Need for jerky fulfilled, that's good. Now we've got a 15% chance of doubling production everywhere. How are we looking on tools? We have 0 because I just sold them. But it's kind of okay because we've got crystallized dew coming in. Jerky fulfilled is done, so we can get more jerky production. Excellent, which means I can swap this out for a lizard. And I can do what I prefer to do, which is swap this out for lizards. That's great. don't really have anything to make bricks out of. We don't really want to do training gear just... Oh, maybe we do. Maybe if we do training gear? Yeah. Okay. So we do training gear like that, and then we do provisions like this, and we set a cap of 20, right? And we come over here and we say, hey, you know what? We don't need you working this anymore because we've got a better place to make provisions. So in fact, we're going to delete you entirely. And despite not generally doing this, I'm going to put another house right there just to keep up the aesthetics. Then I'm going to put 3 humans in the manufactory. And we are going to build another farm, which I think needs... Really? Okay, well, if there's no efficient way to do it, we'll do it like that. No way for me to get all the farmland unless I build 2 farms, which I don't want to do. Low on food. Well, it's always been low on food. Tell me something else that's new. We've got all the clearance water we need. And we can store the stormwater that we need, so that's good. Move this up here. Make this humans. Turn off mushrooms. Actually, we're going to turn off vegetables too, because what I'm hoping we can do is use that to make grain. I need 2 beavers from somewhere. Yeah. We're going to authorize the making of biscuits. We're going to authorize the making of pie. Lizard. And we're going to do that by putting 2 beavers in here and telling them they can only make flour. Ideally, we want a warehouse. Okay, so that should work beautifully. That is going to let us set up food. Did we look at trade routes for the season? I don't think so. And you know, I never did make that artisan. Which is causing me a lot of problems now that I'm not tanking storm bursts so well. But we want to get as far as we can before I start happy burning. Okay, made it through another season. We're collecting stormwater, and our lizards are happy. But I do desperately need more wood, so wood it is. Did we delete? Yeah, we did. So we're going to go ahead and do this to rebuild the stonecutter's camp. I hate how inefficient we're being that I've got to delete camps and reuse them, but there's no helping it. That's what we got to do. Let's see. Humans, lizards. Okay. That area looks good. That area looks good. That area looks good. Throw a lizard in here. Oh, right. Trade routes. Nope. Yes. Absolutely. Okay. So I think with this farm being full grain, that'll be able to power the ranch. I'm actually going to turn off grain there. Hi, Jorg. Harvesting faster is huge, so we have to take that. We have to take that immediately. I don't think I need anything else that you have here. So, yeah, I don't really want to trade anything else. Now, just a little bit of grain to kickstart that, and if I stick 2 humans in the stone-cutting camp, woodcutter's camp is out of suitable trees. Right. Okay, you can be clearing in this area, and you can be clearing in this area that we kind of been neglecting. And where do I want another hub? Can't quite fit there. We can fit one here, so we're fitting one here. Okay, buildings. Guild house. Guild house is a win condition on its own. And I am not above using anything to win at this point. I mean, I'm still above the Forsaken Altar because I really don't like sacrificing my own people. But I don't care how cheap the guild house is. It's a really, really effective win condition, so I need to take it. Okay, we have tons of fabric. Yeah, I will absolutely sell that. Oh yes, definitely sell that. And some of that too. Beautiful. Okay. So that almost gets us our standing level. Like, I know it's got 0 out of 3, but we only need level 2, and we are getting pretty close on some of these towns. Let's raise this to 100. Woodcutter's camp. No suitable trees. Well, that's fine, because we are rapidly approaching a storm. During which I'm not going to want any woodcutters. And then we're going to take the cloudburst hit, because I still didn't make any people make coats. We can, though, so we should really start thinking about doing that once I have more people next year. We're getting our stormwater up. Hearth's not being terribly corrupted. Beavers are super unhappy. Okay. We went in there. We've got our stormwater just in time. So that's going to deliver that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We've got another glade, and this we could solve with resin, but I think I want to solve it with coal. And in 4 minutes, we're going to get another 2 for each of our unique service buildings, so that's going to be 6. 6 more resolved globally, which I think will put humans over the top. Humans, ideally, so I guess that's this. Do we have enough spare food? We can turn mushrooms directly into money, so let's do that. Trade routes. I forgot to check trade routes during the storm, which is a bit of a problem. Literally nothing. Okay. Trader is showing up in 2 minutes. Okay, okay, I think we're okay. I think we're doing it, people. I think we are doing it. Do I have any extra parts? Not enough. Woodcutter's camp is out of trees to woodcut. Well, if I slide you around this side, and have you deal with all of that, that should work. And turn that into a nice city block. And in the middle here, we will put a row of coral growths. That should look beautiful. And then we're going to actually want a road that way. Or not a road, a wall that way. Hi, Sother. Advanced herbalist camp, you say? Shorter storms, longer clearances, faster woodcutters. There's a lot of good stuff here. I think I want the herbalist camp. That was dumb. I don't have parts for an herbalist camp. Oh well, too late now. I don't think you've got anything else I really want right now. I could buy wine, but I don't want a short-term infusion. I want something more stable. Now, the idea behind the herbalist camp was that we've got these lush berries up here that I want to collect. But I can't, so whatever. Once we get tools, we can open up this for another. We need the Citadel resources. I can't turn that one in for points. I can turn this one in for points. Our food seems to actually be going up year over year. Did I look at trade routes during the... Oh, that's a lot of clay. We can sell that. Nothing else here. Well, we can sell that, definitely. You guys almost done? Yes, you are almost done. Excellent. I mean, we're still not going to be able to make Cloudburst for this year because I didn't do that soon enough. But the fact that we built this is such a massive boost to our happiness. And we've got everyone housed. And in a moment, we're going to have another Tier 3 hub. Or not Tier 3, Tier 1 hub. We've got lots of coal. But we definitely can't deal with the automatic deaths of people from having a Category 7 hostility. Like, that's just not allowed. I cannot abide. So we're down to hostility 6. We are running out of sea marrow. So we're going to authorize the burning of coal. But by doing this, if I then fill this up, I think that'll keep us happy. And then we go here. We got 2. That's going to get us 3. Okay. Now with how slowly lizards lose happiness, there we go, that's another tier. With how slowly lizards lose happiness, I think we might actually be fine without having to happy burn for this entire storm. Which is very good. We're not hitting negative food. We hit our standing levels. I don't love any of these, but I don't feel the need to reroll. So I'm not going to do anything there at all right now. We are going to go ahead and beaver. And I'm actually going to leave... No, I'm not. There we go. And we're going to come down here. We are going to lock in these Citadel resources because we desperately need artifacts for upgrades. Humans are happy. That's good. We don't even have anyone in the guild house. So in a moment here, I should get 3 more people, which will make beavers. So I can re-staff the guild house. And that will instantly make another group of people happy. Do humans like that? And I think a couple of decorative funguses right here. And then we're going to continue this comforting wall up this way. And while I didn't catch it early enough, I think we can go ahead and hollow out that area. Yeah, so what we're going to do is wall corner here. And I think that should do nicely for finishing off that area. Let's go ahead and take a quick screen grab, shall we? Should we get the let's get the whole thing. Gotta get a thumbnail for YouTube. There we go. And we continue on our merry way. Food's going up. Happiness is going up. Happiness is going up too fast. I want this to be completed before I win, because I definitely want these Citadel supplies. Hi, buddy. Let's lower hostility to forest. And that's it. No, we'll buy a brewery. Okay. No, I gotta leave these guys. Okay. Well, we'll get as much as we can get delivered. Which is not all of it, but that's alright. Because we won. Whew, that was rough. Oh, that was rough. Well, let's go ahead and go back to the Citadel. Wow, I'm up front. Not that usually doesn't happen. I'll probably fall behind by the next one. Go ahead and go to Deeds. Claim the XP, go to Upgrades. That helps a lot with our Citadel resources, so we can grab Everlasting Flames and finish off that row. And we can get Queen's Impatience if we're one food short. It's killing me. If that last late event had delivered, we could have gotten 2. But we can't, so I guess that's going to have to be Thursday. Thank you. If you got this far in the video, an hour is a lot of time to spend on me, and I very much appreciate your time and attention. Thank you so much. I'm glad you stuck with it. Remember, you can catch me live on twitch.tv/DreadCanary Monday and Thursday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You can also follow me on Twitter at GhostFinchMedia. Lately, it's just been posting stream updates, but any kind of bonus streams I end up doing will go there. Any updates on my card game or other projects I'm working on will all get posted to the Ghost Finch Media Twitter. So you can check that out as well if you're interested in everything else that I'm trying to do with my life. As it becomes available, I will make it public. Oh, hey. Slightly different coloration on this on these 2 cursed royal woodlands from the other ones. That's interesting. Regardless, I'm glad you're here. I'm so glad that people showed up to watch me live. Always a good reminder that I'm not streaming into an empty void. And I appreciate you on YouTube as well. I hope you have yourselves a great day, and I would love to see you in the next one. Bye now.